All right, Mark chapter 3. And he entered again into the and they was a man there was which had a widow hand, and they watched him whichever he would heal on him on the Sabbath day, that they might accuse him. And he said unto him, the man which had the watered hand, stand forth. And he said unto them, it is lawful to do good on the Sabbath day, or to do evil, to save life, or to kill. But they held their peace. And when he had looked around about them, and with an anger belong grieved for the hardness of their hearts, he said unto the men, stretch forth time hand, and he stretched it out, and his hand was restored a whole as the other. And the Pharisees went forth and straight away took counsel with the against him, how they might destroy him. But Jesus withdrew himself with the disciples to the sea, and great multitudes from Galilee, from him, and from Judea, and from Jerusalem, and from beyond Jordan, and they about Tyre and such a great multitude with they had heard what great things he did come unto him. And he spoke to his disciples that a small ship should wait on him because of the multitude, lest they should sting him. For he had healed many in stomach, and they passed upon him for the touch him, as many as had prayed. And unclean spirits, when they saw him, fell down before him, and cried, saying, Thou art the Son of God. And he straightly changed them, that they should not make him known. And he gathered up into a mountain, and cleaneth unto him whom he would, and they could upon him. And he ordered 12 that they should be with him, and he might send them forth to preach, and to have power to heal sickness, and to cast out the devils. And Simon be assumed summoned Peter and James the son of John, and John the brother of James, and he summoned the Baruch, which is the son of thunder, and Andrew and Philip and Bethonian and Matthew and Thomas and James the son of and Theridaeus, and the Simon in the Carmenes, and Judas, which also betrayed him. And they went into the house, and the multitude cometh together against, so that they could not so much as eat bread. And when his friends beard of it, they went out to lay hold on him, for they said, he is beside himself. And the scribes which said, he burned in the prices of devils, casting out and he called them unto him, and said unto him in parable, How can Satan cast out Satan? And if the kingdom of divide against him itself, that the kingdom of cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be devoted, he can not stand, but hath the end. No man can enter into the strong man's house and spirit is gold, except he will first blind a strong man, and then he will spoil his house. Verily I say unto you, all sins shall be forgiven unto the Son of Man, and by various withhold soever they shall prosper. But he that shall prosper against the Holy Ghost hath never a forgiveness, but is in danger of eternal destination, because they said he hath an unclean spirit. There came then her husband and his mother, and stood without sin unto his calling. And the multitude sat above him, and they said unto him, Behold, the mother, and the brother without seek for thee. And he answered them, saying, Who is my mother, or who my brethren? He looked around about on them which sat about him, and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren, for whom shall do the will of God, the same is my brethren, and my sister, and my mother.